Did you hear that sound? Welcome to Zen Kitchen. We're going to do a very simple pour over coffee. I've done a couple of these. I just want to get it really nice and perfect, or at least close to that. Let the water sit for just a second. Alright, today we have number 4 natural brown coffee filters. I use an extra large filter. As you can see, it goes above it. I find that sometimes the water can go over the edge and you'll get grinds or grounds spilled over into your coffee, and that can be kind of unpleasant. So anyways, it seems to work. Then we have mahogany ground dark roast caribou coffee. I do find that buying in bulk at the regular grocery stores is much cheaper. In fact, I think it was about half the size of that of a bag of Starbucks ground coffee was the same price, around $13. For this, that's crazy. It's getting crazy. You have to watch what you buy at the store. I mean, really look at those price tags. Anyways, what are you gonna do? Right, the first pour, I saturate it like a dry sponge. I don't dump it all in there right away. What can happen, especially if the water, of course, is very hot, which it should be, if you pour too much in too fast, you can bust the bottom of that filter and then you get grinds all up in your stuff. Fortunately, this is actually a little bit more intelligent, a design of a pour over drip filter, as the hole is very small. So you're not going to get the full dump that you would get with the other one, such as this is the Melita, same brand as this. Alright, this is the real basic. I think it's like $5. They're great. I mean, they work great. But as you can see, that hole is about twice the size as the one in this one. Now, that does make for a slower pour, but that's not necessarily a negative thing. Alright. You don't want to delay too much. If it sits too long, it becomes like a wet sponge and it won't absorb anymore. There's sort of a magic middle ground. I only know this because I've obsessively made them so many times. You start to pick up these little subtleties. I really love this. It's just the freshest way that you can make coffee, aside from a French press, the old classic Italian espresso maker, those metal pots that you put on top of the stove. Although that's metallic, you know, and I know we're getting some metallic with this. However, it's not the same. Give it a little time between each. Again, even with this, you don't want to fill it too full. Switch it over. There we go, look at that. Nice even drip. I usually have either this measuring cup or one extra because I put more water than will fit in the normal coffee cup. I like a kind of specific amount of coffee. That's just preference. It's not mandatory or required. If the device is uncertain, such as this one, you might want to hold it, because I have had it fall on the floor before. It sounds like nothing, right? But it was so much drama to clean up, and there's grinds everywhere. In fact, there's still some grinds in a closet or a cabinet behind me. I made the mistake of making it on the counter behind me that you can't see, next to my stove and my refrigerator. So all of the coffee went next to the refrigerator. I had to pull the whole refrigerator out. See what I'm saying? So it's smarter. Even the simplicity of this is that if it goes, it's going to go, where's my hand? It's going to go over there, that way. And I'll show you this little technique I do. It's a little barbaric. However, I find that it mixes really nicely. Yeah, I'll move that. Move this real quick. So I got this little cup. This is how detailed I like to get with it. Is when you're done, you want to just be done. Ta-da! Put it over there. Let it dry. Now, check this out. See if we get a good view. Mix it. It's not even. Don't be too aggressive, it gets foamy. Gonna make a little bit of a mess. I personally am not too worried about it. It's worth it. That should be enough. Now, pour just a little bit. It's very hot initially. Wipe her down. This is why I make it on a microfiber cloth. Very easy, very clean, very zen. Ooh, look at that. Swirl it around a bit. Can you feel the freshness? Mmm. Mahogany. Rich, rich mahogany. Thanks. Have a wonderful day. Make some coffee.